What is up, guys? Welcome on back to TK's Garage. And in today's video, I'm getting into Napelton Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Arlignton Heights. And normally when we get into the reviews, it's usually like bad service, they did this thing when they sold me the car. But what if I told you the same issue that got us started on this dealership on false advertising and posting cars for sales at prices that aren't legitimate are a common problem at this dealership? Yep. Roll the intro. We're bringing the receipts. Before we get started with today's video, guys, I got to talk about the sponsors of the channel here, and that is Morgan & Morgan. They handled over 20 million phone calls last year alone. Just think about that. 20 million phone calls. You know, that's why they use the pun, and you see it in all the ads. If you're looking for a personal injury attorney, size matters. Pause. But it does. And Morgan & Morgan is the largest personal injury law firm on planet Earth, meaning they can go toe-to-toe with those big insurance companies. You can get started today, and you can basically sign up in 8 clicks or less from here. You can do it 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 from your hotel room, your office, pretty much anywhere. So like I said, whether you're butt naked in the shower, sitting on the toilet, in an elevator, chilling in your office, probably not safe to do it driving your car, but you can pretty much get started anywhere in 8 clicks or less by going to forthepeople.com/TK's Garage. Again, it's forthepeople.com/TK's Garage, and I appreciate them for allowing us to do what we do. All right, guys, so getting into it, we're going to start our first review that we're going to read off here with Jay Mendez. We're going to put that right here. And Jay Mendez review says, drove an hour in bad weather for an appointment to look at a vehicle that was advertised at a competitive price based on my research. Stood around the showroom for nearly 30 minutes before a salesman who never introduced himself acknowledged me, and I was able to look at the car. After a bit of discussion, I asked for a total on the car and was told because of the certification. Now, this is some bullshit that dealers do. Oh, it's certified pre-owned. Because of the certification, the price was actually about $4,000 higher than advertised. I understand they do this to get people in the door, but it turned out to be false advertising and a total waste of time. Would not be looking here for a used car. Now, here's the thing. Does this happen with dealers? It's not just confined to Napelton. This happens across the board in the business. The certified bullshit, unless it's certified pre-owned directly from the manufacturer, like BMW, Dodge does do that. If it's not a certified if it's certified from the dealer, because we put new tires on it. Tires ain't $4,000, dumb motherfucker. Like, but anyways, that's just one instance. Let's keep going. I love the name. I really love the name of this next user called Poom Poom. We're gonna go ahead and put the review right here. Bow. And let me post, and this user actually spotted something dead on. If you look at their reviews, you notice they have a high amount of 1 stars and a really high amount of 5 stars. It's called buying reviews. There are companies that you can actually buy hundreds of Google reviews. It's not bad, and dealers do it all the time. How you can tell whether they're legitimate or not is whether they're a local guide or if they have a ton of reviews and photos, and then you can look at their other reviews, and lo and behold, if they're all reviewing car dealerships, it's a bot. But that's another video. About 400 or so reviews that I've found throughout this company's corporation are bots, and we're bringing the receipts. Video coming soon. Anyways, this one says, let me post a more realistic review since all the Google reviews are bought. Facts. Came in here and they wanted full price for a Jeep Renegade. Wow, what a piece of shit anyway. That was in an accident. Passed on it. They gave me a Kia. During the paperwork, they changed the initial price on the Kia, added optional charges I specifically said no to. This is when you walk away. All in all, they wanted $20K for a 2017 Kia Soul with 40,000 miles on it. Are you kidding me? Woof. The black lady that works there barely lets you get a word in edgewise. Typical annoying salesperson. Also came in when they had a special going on of no payment for 90 days. A week later, I get a letter in the mail saying they want payment in 30 days. Oof. No one knew about the special I was talking about, even though it was all in the email they sent out. When I showed them the email, they told me that doesn't apply to every car. The ad doesn't specify a car, so now we're bordering on false advertisement. This is why, if you're a consumer, get everything in writing. The we owe, they owe, everything in writing. After 10 days of having the car, I go up there to demand an explanation on how everything went. No one had a record of the sticker price on the Kia Soul, so we couldn't compare how they lied. How do you not have a record of your online listings? Oh, I know why. They delete those just like they did this Dodge Charger King Daytona. But there's a thing, in case you're a customer and you see this video, it's called the Google Wayback Machine. You can go back 2 weeks, a month, 10 years, and see what that website looked like with prices and everything there. So they can't hide from that. I talked to so many managers, and all of them feel the need to overtalk you even though you're the one getting ripped off. All in all, I got too loud in their lobby, drawing too much attention to their lawsuits against POC, people of color, and how they overcharge us, and I was given the choice to give the car back with no penalty. If you're a person of color, I highly suggest you look into their $10 million payout. Bang! They had to make for charging black and brown people hidden fees. Also, check out their Yelp reviews. That's where the real tea is spilled. I may have to check that out. Update after response. I know exactly where and who tried to sell me a 7-year-old car for $20K. Don't play dumb about the low down things y'all do. Y'all will have another lawsuit to deal with soon. I promise it. Ooh. Next one comes from Life of Dez. All right. Which says, put it right here. Drove an hour today to check out a vehicle price was listed at, to be told the vehicle is $16,000 more than the price shown on the internet. Complete false advertisement. Do not recommend. Waste of my time. Again, this is a common theme with this dealership, and it is illegal. If they post a sale price on the internet, they are supposed to honor that sale price. The last one I'm going to look at today, and there's several. I mean, I could go through hundreds of these. This one is from Jadawan Griffiths. You can see it right here with a 1-star. This dealership makes false advertisements. We wanted to buy a RAV4, and the online price was $15,995. We arrived at the dealership, and the car wasn't even ready. And we scheduled ahead of time, so we had to go to get breakfast until it was ready. The dealership tried to charge us fees that weren't mentioned, and I saw a nail in the driver's side front tire. That's a safety issue. I don't think they really inspect vehicles. We left, and they called us later that night and said the final price of the car would be around $18,000. A car should never go from $15,995 to $18,000, even including taxes, title, license, and dock fees. The only way we can stop this is to not do business with them and shop elsewhere that has accurate advertising. I agree. These bait and switch tactics aren't even legal. Also, I agree. So, just craziness, man. So as much as Napelton, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram has tried to claim that this isn't a common occurrence, and they don't do this with their vehicles, the facts, the evidence shows something totally different. This is not anything new for them, like what they did with this Chrysler, with this Dodge Charger King Daytona Hellcat. And it is one of the main reasons that we've gone ahead and retained Crone and Moss. And they should be getting a letter of representation at Napelton here very soon. I have a very sneaky suspicion that the dealership is going to transfer that car to another dealership or sell it before they get served with actual papers. That wouldn't surprise me. But we're going to do it anyway. Like I said, the only way that these dealers can actually learn not to do this shit is to have significant consequences. And we're meting those out. We're giving those out to them today. We're going to continue to do this. I'm going to continue to keep my foot on the neck of this entire corporation until they change the culture at their dealership and don't do this stupid shit. And I know some people there go, oh, this will blow over. He'll let it go. He's not going to do it. I literally, and you guys seen it, I just was at home. I literally just caught a flight out here. I don't even want to say where I'm at. I'm out here dealing with another dealership right now that screwed over an active duty service member. So, needless to say, stay tuned and always stay petty, my friends.